Hi, Marty Comstock again, back from doing some work on these headlight buckets at Steve's Restorations and Hot Rods. Since my camera guy left, I had to do a bunch of work myself. I got the part welded in. A couple of things I've run into when I got ready to put this part in. I put the pattern on top, and then I scribed around with this metal scribe all the way around. Come to find out, the hole was smaller than the hole I cut. Not a big deal. That's to be expected because you're sitting on top of a radius. That was going to happen. So what I did was I put it back on, started checking, see if there's any weird lines and whatnot along here. I had to straighten the edge a little bit. I used tin snips, favorite pair, to cut out the hole, cut it from one side, cut it from the other. The tin snips, only use them for cutting tin. Don't cut welds, don't cut wire, because I was able to take a really, really tiny thickness amount. I can even take half a sheet metal thickness and trim with these things. Anyway, went in there, trimmed out the hole, laid it back on, scribed from the inside, and then I was able to get a good line on how to get the hole in there. Laid it on there, it wasn't perfect. I got probably to 90% range. The last 10% could take another 90% of the time. Not worth the effort. I put it in, clamped it in, I knew I could make it work. Tack welded a few spots. Wherever it touched is where I tack welded it using the gas torch the whole time. And then I slowly was able to shrink this edge down and stretch the other material to match. It's just got to flow. Doesn't have. We're not looking for perfection here. Then, after I got that in, if I had put a filler wire in, ground that down, filed it, and now what I'm doing is a file finish. Taking my trusty body file, going across. I run the file backwards because it feels comfortable. When you're pulling it towards you, you're more stable rather than just pushing it away from you. So right here, I'm pushing it away from me, and I'm slowly dressing the weld. I'm not trying to take any material off. I'm just trying to find my high spots. When I do that, I take a hammer and dolly, like we have here, some of my favorites. Go inside and just bump the metal around until it all touches evenly. I don't want no low spots, no high spots. I was afraid I might have to shrink this area in here, but it looks like it's going to work out okay. I have a little bit more to do. I want to be able to get this area next to the rivets even better, so that way if we do use some primer or some plastic filler, there's not a lot on top of those rivets. Anyway, go to Facebook, Steve's Restorations and Hot Rods. The website, stevesrestorationsandhotrods.com. Notice the theme here. You get some great shirts, some great hats, these sunglasses, Harbor Freight, sorry. Anyway, all sorts of neat stuff going on in the shop. Check us out and hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, anything you want to see, we do all sorts of cool stuff. I could get Steve to do some painting videos. That'd be better yet.